Well, unfortunately, Coach, they had to close the roof tonight due to thunderstorms in the vicinity. But the good news, we are bone dry underneath that roof and set for football here in Arlington at AT&T Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
No, 58. 56. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Rodgers now on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he's got room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You got to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Here's Cannon. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Denver has the first down to play going for 15 yards. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On the carry, it's Cannon. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a third down and 6 to go.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Throwing on third down, Watson. This short throw caught by Goddard. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Maher able to put this one through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. First down carry by Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. On second down now, it's Elliott. 15 yards on the play, first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Under 10, 10.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, defense. Get on.
They'll run with Cannon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You got nothing there. You got nothing.
Now a give right side. Grant. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And some space here. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Watson to throw on 3rd down. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
1st down, Broncos.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a give right side. It's Grant. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Grant. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Third and long, it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth. They are going for it. Here's Watson. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 24.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. From the 24, Watson, open man right side is St. Brown. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll run on first down. Grant. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Corey Grant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
26.
From the 38, Rodgers. Man open left side is Brown.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On third down, Elliott. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Rodgers. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This will be taken very short.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Able to slither by. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
You go tight. You got tight right there. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On first down, it's Cannon. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Mike. Check pass. Check pass. Slam.
One more time, it's Cannon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
To throw on 3rd down. Watson. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yard.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Cannon. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Cannon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st down, it's Cannon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Brandon, you know, we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team is going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Well, now a carry here for their fullback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So the kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go back to Grant. And an alley to run. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
He'll have another first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Corey Grant, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps.
It's part of the end.
RD! Go to YouTube to camera, please, real quick.
Yo. Good.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah, what up, cuz?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Ezekiel Elliott, boy, fucking me up.
what are we going to do? You don't go away from
I gotta hit Ezekiel with motherfucker, my X factor.
but you have to be prepared for wrinkles.
They got 190 on me, bro. 15 carries.
That's a
Oh,
loss of a
God.
yard there, and now second down.
Stop, man.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. To throw is Rodgers. He's going deep for Brown.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have takeoff.
Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And a
Damn, I should have cut it
as he
in.
takes us up just shy of the 45.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll start on the ground with Cannon.
Zilla, man, what are you doing?
Only to about the 44.
Bro, I'm making all the bad reads, man, with my fucking round hole. Come on, Zilla.
2nd and 9. This is Grant, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Watson. And an alley to run. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard line.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They go again with Cannon. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting
Move,
into
John
it.
fucking Raker.
On a big 3rd down. And some room. And he's brought down.
Sorry, why the fuck would you run in the screen in the middle of a play? Move the fuck out my way.
They're able to convert on
Damn.
3rd down, and that sets up a first
My bad, guy. This dude about fucked me up, man. Running that time as soon as I had the damn ball, this nigga in the way, man.
And we've got a 1-score game.
About fucked me up, man.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
Oh, he got the short arm, y'all. He got the short arm.
Touchdown.
Oh, I fumbled. What the fuck? I
His
fumbled.
first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but
Say.
I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay
see
vigilant.
more.
Can't
I
give
can
up anything
see
cheap
more.
and easy.
Yeah.
That can put you in some jeopardy.
Nah, look, D, you might get an offensive play, man.
And a pretty good return.
But when it comes to clapping,
these
boys is
at the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the
I know that, but the motherfuckers is coming at me. Go down. What can I do?
Be careful about being too cautious.
The man coming at me, man. What can I do?
Attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
We're trying to juice up his stats so he can beat me on the rushing side of this shit, man.
Here's another 1st and 10. Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jordan Jenkins in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Incomplete.
When you can count on one hand the number of completions you've had in a game and we're in the 2nd half, that tells you it's really not been your day.
Yeah, but you're losing. You can't just abandon the passing game altogether.
Yeah, maybe you can get hot, string a few together, and get rolling.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Rodgers now going to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle.
Are they taking my cousin party though? Leave the party. Are they using my cousin party real quick? Talk out. Huh? You can't go to my cousin party?
Hold up. I lost a viewer, man, because I'm winning so much.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin
Hold on, get my boyfriend
Simmons.
on.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Watson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. With Cannon. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one will wind up a Denver victory.
Go to my cousin party real quick. You too clever. You too clever.
What?
You too clever right there.
Yeah, Jonisha probably.
Join it.
They're gone.
Alright, go back on there real quick.
Finish.
Go back.
That gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football. All the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Broncos, there was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Oakland to take on the Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Broncos got a good winning.
That you want or split?
That one.
It was like,
Thank you, oh, Andrew Lock, you juice, huh?
Oh, I see you. Yeah. Move back to me.
I get the money, but I never switch. They say you switch, you won't do it. You know they came from the bottom and now it's lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hate cause I said no words. My bitch, you wanna be famous. You know I'm icy in Vegas. This for the that haters. I make a lot of new money. It's not saving. You like my flavor. I think it's God.
Look. I play the Raiders next week. Then after that. Look, after that. Stop wetting it up in the goddamn game room. The losing money, chill out, bro. When we get there, bro. You can't rest that shit, bro. You gotta let that shit come to you. I don't give a damn about that shit, man. I just care about winning and fucking winning and working. Winning and working. Winning and working. Oh, okay. Zillaman336's. Well, I gotta put a good game on her, son. Man, little dude, that's baby ball home, but we got the Raiders next week and we ain't gonna flourish. We got the Raiders next weekend. We gonna pop. I got racist YouTube and shit. People looking at my play. I don't play.
If you wanna go, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more resto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your son, some pesos. Never say no name, though.
Oh, Leon Davis?
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Man, ain't ball like this, man, Lord. That's a big scam when he stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth grade. Run it up, count it up. 20s and 50s and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on me. She wanted like me, cause she can't count on him. She try to be nosy, hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
I got 40
Till I pop out with a minute. Take 20K, put that on your head and make one of your partners a kid. Stay fucking with me, then you gotta grow up with that nigga.
Gotta be kidding. So your thing, baby. It's not twerking. No twerking, baby. No baby twerking.
Back in the mail, it's gone. Shit, I got spelled alone. I just had to deal with mom. Yeah.
Stop twerking. Who do you think he does? What was I doing? You made me forget what I was doing before I had to leave out. Go down.
Need my cleat. Got that heat on my feet.
Bag the mail. Got it back. I'm home. I beat you up. I'm grown. Oh, that's all been on. Good.